What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Now today is going to be a great day because this is my very first Leatherman. Um, I have a few multi-tools. I got a couple while I was in the military. Now weren't necessarily the greatest that I cared for. I think one was a Gerber. I don't remember what the other one was. It might have been a Gerber too. I'm not for sure. They were different. I know that. But I also had a Cobalt one that I actually liked. I liked better than those two, and it was like 15 bucks. Like, it was stupid cheap. And I actually liked that one over the two Gerber ones. And it was actually 15 bucks, and it came with something else in a package. I can't remember what else it came with, but I was at Lowe's and I was like, yeah, cool, let's get it. And this was like 6 years ago, so it's old too. I was actually looking up a while back. They don't even sell it anymore, so that'll let you know how old it is. But let's get into this bad boy real quick. Does it say on there? This is the Leatherman MUT right there, as you can see. It's black. It comes with a sight adjuster, which I will show that to you, and a black moly sheath. Really, really cool. And I have something great to show you guys or tell you guys about this. I'm going to get it out of the box. Um, Here's that. One great thing about Leatherman I found out, which I think you guys are going to be very happy about, well, maybe some of you, okay, some of you. Now, Leatherman has a 30% off discount if you are a first responder, a veteran, or in the military. Now, you may have to fill out a little bit of information. You're going to have to, I don't know about the first responder line. I don't know how that's going to go necessarily for you, but I know with my veteran status, all I had to do was put in like a general information, your name, number, this, that, yada, yada, yada. You have to put in your discharge date. So I was discharged like, I don't know, 6 years ago, something like that. Crap, I think it's been about 6, 7 years. Good Lord, about 6 years ago. I'm getting freaking old. 37, good Lord. Um, so all I had to do was put that in. I had to find it, and I got 30% off. Super, super, super awesome. Leatherman really kind of won me over with that. And after I found that, okay, stupid thing. I've been wanting to buy this for like a year and a half. Long time, right? Just never did it. So I finally just gave in. Just like, I'm doing it. I don't care anymore. I'm going to do it. It was 200 bucks. Let's just go. And I got on the website, put it in the cart, found out that you get a 30% off if you're a veteran. I was like, okay, we'll see if that actually works. I'll fill it out. And I got 30% off. So this was regularly $200. And I think I got it for, like, with tax and everything, $140. So it's almost like a steal to me, like 30% off. Like, come on, you ain't going to get much better than that. And the reason why I went ahead and got this one anyway is because I wanted this one first because I have firearms. But at that moment, I realized I was going to be getting a second one, just not yet. Save up a little money first for it, but I'm going to be getting that Leatherman Arc, the newest one out. It's got that Magnum Cuts blade and everything like that, and plus it's only supposed to be really like easily one-handed. Like, you can use it one-handed very easily. I don't know how accurate that is. Obviously, I'm not, and I haven't got my hands on it, but it sounded pretty good. It sounded from all the reviews and everything I've kind of looked at. Sounds like it's a great deal, and so I'm gonna be picking it up. It's a little over $200, but when you have 30% off, it's a good chunk of money off. So that's what I'm super excited about. I'll get into this later. I'll show you where it's gonna go. This is your sight adjuster that they gave you. So if you have an AR-15, M4, M50 or M16, stuff like that, this is what your sight adjuster is. It's got them 4 little prongs on there, and you will put it down on top, and that's how you adjust your sight. And I'll show you where this goes here in a minute when I get it all like apart and kind of showing you guys what to do or how it is. This is the black moly sheath, as you can tell. I'm sure 99.9% of you probably knew that already. Now, it didn't come with it. I also saw some people selling, I think it was like Midwest.com or something. I saw some videos. It came with like a little wrench. It was also supposed to be used for your AR or something like that, or your firearm of some sort. But it's supposed to go in here, in this little slot. I'm not sure why this one didn't come with it or stuff like that. Why they stopped selling it. Not quite sure. But it still has that slot right there I saw, and so that's alright though. But let's put that off to the side. Now, let's get into this bad boy because I am excited. As you just heard me singing. Alright. So, first off, every Leatherman, you got your pliers right there, right? Now, these are your precision pliers, and these are just your regular pliers. Now, obviously, that's kind of comes like routine, I feel like, with the Leathermans from what I've seen. Now, one thing I found out was there's 2 different types of, I guess, cutters on this. right there. Let me show. Here, let me use this. All right, so you have two different cutters. I can't remember what it was, but this like cutter right here, like if you bump the camera, my bad, my bad. If you see this little notch right there on that side and this side, now that I can't remember. They're two different cutters. Like that's your basic one, and this is your more like precision one. I think it was premium replaceable hard. Yeah, okay. So that's just your wire cutters. The top one is your wire cutters, and this is your hard wire cutters. So I'm guessing like your harder, maybe harder, thicker wires. That's what you're going to use for this right here. I'll show you again. Right there, little notch out, a little notch out. There you go. You see it. So that's what you're going to use for, I guess, your bigger, harder wires. Now it also has a wire cutter right here, right there, right up against that. It's got like another wire cutter. So it's kind of got, I guess, three. And let me show you even farther right here. This little notch out right there, both sides. Now that's supposed to be your electrical crimper. Now I've done a little bit of electrical work. So that is like for when you're crimping a couple wires together or something like that. That's what I kind of take it as. So I'm going to get some of this oil off real quick. Some grease or whatever it is. Whatever they coated it with. Like you can have like little crimp sleeves. And then you just put it in two wires, something like that, 2-3 wires in that little crimp. And then you could smash it down like that. So I'm guessing it's something along those lines. Now down in the comment section, if I'm wrong, let me know so I can correct myself, please. There's probably electricians out there who know a heck of a lot more and who probably have used this too, hopefully. So let me know down in the comment section. But those are those 4, 5, 6 things, actually 6 things. Now let's get into the also like the more of the AR type stuff, the firearm stuff. Just going to close it back up real quick. So it is a little tight right there, a little tough. Alright, now this right here is on your AR-15 when you're trying to take off the upper with the lower. You have the hole punch. This is what this is. You just punch this like it's like a little bolt, like a little pin, and you just kind of, honestly, most of the time you can just kind of hit it like that, kind of get it through, or you can kind of put it on there and just kind of poke it through. Sometimes you can do a little harder. You might need to, so it actually comes off. So if you need to, right here, put this on the pin that you want to knock out, and look right here. It comes with a kind of like a hammer, right? So all you have to do is, super dope, I'm telling you, right? So that's right there. And also if you have cleaning rods and stuff like that, you can also put that right there. So it comes off for a reason. It comes off so you can put a cleaning rod onto that. So that's another awesome feature. My hands are going to be so dirty after this. They sure did oil it up a little bit, but that's good though. That's good. Keeps it from rusting and tearing up. So that's that right there. Now you have your carbon scraper, your bronze carbon scraper. Now these don't lock either. Well, they kind of flip back right there. You kind of heard it click, but all you do is pull it back. And these are replaceable too. This one and this one, the bronze scraper. So that's cool. Let's get that bronze scraper out. Now, in your bolts, I don't know how much you know about firearms out there. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but you have carbon buildup. And sometimes you need to get down your bolt and your stuff like that. And that's what this is for. It's a scraper. You're going to scrape that all out, get it all out, clean it up as much as you can, especially if you're out on the range, you know. If you're out on the range, you're not going to have some tools, a whole bunch of tools maybe. This right here is like almost like a one and done, you know. You got everything, hopefully. But that's what that's for. And you can also replace this if needed also, if something ever happens to it, breaks or, you know, whatever. But that's kind of cool too. I like that. I like that. Let's check out the knife. I didn't really care too much for the knife. It's like got like a serrated type thing. Not real big onto it. It is 420 HC, so I don't. It ain't no Magna cut like the Leatherman Arc, but that's all right though. It's for you're gonna be using this with a weapon like a firearm, so it's perfect for what you need it for. And it definitely feels like it's razor sharp, so I don't think you're gonna have any problems with it. I just didn't like the serrated look, or the serrated thing. I'm just not real big onto it, but that's alright though. Now this actually does lock, yeah, right there. You can see the little lock emblem right there. So you just put that little liner right there in, and there you go. Super cool, super cool. You guys are going to hear me say probably cool and dope a lot with this, but that's alright there, right? You guys like that? No? Okay, sorry, my bad. Here's your little saw. I feel like every Leatherman has a saw on it too, you know what I mean? Pretty cool though. I like it. Nice and sharp. Definitely going to get the job done. Again, has like a liner lock right there. Little emblem right there. There you go. Push that bad boy in. There you go. And there's that. Now, what I thought was also kind of cool is it does have a pocket clip, which is kind of cool. Obviously, let's see how well it fits in here. I don't know which way it would go, though. I guess either way, whatever your preference is. Goes in well that way. Let's check out with the pocket clip this way. Super cool. Like, this thing really is cool. So, pocket clip's not a problem. I was kind of wondering if it was going to be like a problem with the sheath and everything like that, or the holder. Good look. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. That thing's hard as a... You may not be using this much as a pocket clip in your pants. This thing, it needs broken in. That's all, right? It needs broken in. Yeah, it just needs broken in. You'll be fine. Just as soon as you break that in 20 years, you might, have a good pocket clip right there. Just joking. It is actually, it ain't gonna come out your pocket if you have this thing on. Like, it has enough room that it can slide in your pocket, as you can kind of see. It's tight. Like, you can get it up enough, but you're not going to be taking it in and out like a pocket knife. You're probably going to leave it in your pocket till you need it. Until you need it, you're not going to bring this out to fidget with it, obviously. So that's definitely, it's kind of nice. It has a pocket clip, but it's definitely a piece of iron or something. Good Lord. You have your carabiner right here, in case you want to hook it onto something, or hook it onto your, like, your IBA or your vest and stuff like that. If you have like a bulletproof vest, like military and stuff like that, and like police officers, you can hook it on there. Hook it onto your backpack right there if that's what you want to do too. It also has a bottle opener. Apparently they wanted you to make sure that you knew it was a bottle opener by putting that little emblem right there. Right there, right there. So obviously you probably just put the bottle right there. Obviously you're going to push that down and pop it open like that. So I'm not real big into the bottle opener type stuff. I've never really needed one, I guess. I don't really ever drink anything or have anything that needs a bottle opener, I guess. But yeah, let's get back. This is the hammer, which I thought is super cool. I actually saw someone, I don't know which Leatherman it was, maybe it was the Leatherman Signal. They actually hammered a nail into a log all the way down into the log. Like, it was a big nail too, with this little thing right here. Now, I was like, if he misses that, his hand is right here. If he misses that at any point, like, he's gonna thump his fingers, but he hammered it down. He did a good job, though. That's pretty cool. But let's get into the bits real quick, though. Now, because there is some trick to the bits. I've watched enough videos on this thing. I know a little bit about a little bit. You have a bit right here. You have a bit right here. And you have a bit already in it. Now, if you don't want this in there, you can obviously take it out and you just put it right in here. Slide it this way, obviously, into that. Oh, there's something else I forgot to show you guys about. Okay, I'll show you something at the end. It's something else kind of cool. It's like a hidden feature I kind of forgot about. So, whenever you want to... Oh, I actually need it open. Whenever you want to get this bit out right here, you just have to push this down. See right there? It's like you see a little bit of... Yeah, see right there how it's a little bit of space right there? You push it down, and it releases the bit. Yeah, see the bits right here? They have this little notch out right there. And that's what kind of holds it. This holds it like together down here at the bottom. So you push it in, push that down, and there you go, it locks. Now you have a small Phillips, and a small flathead to start out with. Let's open up, where's the other two at? Now, these are actually kind of cool, and they stay in there really well from what it looks like. And from what I've seen in videos. Now, look at this. As I try to look cool and have it fall out, it doesn't fall out. That's what I get for trying to look cool. So here you go. You have a star bit, and you have the octagon bit, the stop sign bit. I don't know what it's necessarily called, but it's a 764. 7064. What is that a word? Is that a number? 764s. But what you do, again, you press this down, you slide it in, and there you go. You have your bit right there. All you need to do is close this all up. Actually, nope, don't want to do that because it hits right there. So you can't use it like that. That kind of sucks. Well, I guess yeah, it would make sense because it's covered up, like this thing's covered up like this when it's in there. So you can't do that. You have to kind of have it open and then just go to town on it with like that, obviously. Fun stuff. But there's that one. And then when you're ready to get the other bit out, you just have to push this the other way. And then this one dropped out, so that's cool. Now the thing about this, hold on real quick. To get this back in, you can't just go shoving it right here, trying to shove it in there. You have to take it through this hole right here, as you can see right there. You have to take it through there, make sure it goes in there, and it goes back like that, right there. There you go. And then you just pop it back, and then it's locked into place. So that was kind of cool. Another little extra area that you can just keep bits and stuff like that. Obviously, this specifically bit. This is a larger flathead and a larger Phillips. Kind of show you real quick, compare them. As you can see, a little different, a little different. It's a smaller one too, sure, obviously lengthwise. So, depends on what you want to use. Now this thing also goes into there as well. So whenever you need to change out on your rifle, your sights and everything like that, you just poke it down onto it, twist it, and then you just take it whatever way you need to, up, down, left, right, whatever you need. Super cool. One thing I just did see earlier, now you have your seatbelt locker, you cut it right here, is what I actually have one that is just like this. It's just like a little V blade, and it's just for cutting seatbelts. I actually keep it in my truck. I got it when I was in the military. When we deployed, they gave everyone one of them just in case you were riding a vehicle, you flip, something happened, and you just use that to cut the blade. Now look at the blade. It's kind of all funky. It's got some like little, man, I keep hitting that camera, I'm sorry. It's got some burrs on it or something like that. So I really don't even know how you would sharpen something like that or get that off. Actually, right there, it kind of came off a little bit. I don't know, I could probably get like one of those little rods, maybe sharpen it that way, maybe take that off. But that's not a big deal. It's for if I'm just going to use it for like a seatbelt cutter, that's just about perfect. It's no big deal for me. Excuse me. Let's get this all back because there's like a locking device on this too. I want to show you guys real quick before I finally get done with this video. Close that up. Not all the way. It's actually all the way because we need to do that. Shove that down. Lock it both in the middle. So if you want to lock both bits up, you have to have it like this. Keep it like this and both bits will stay in there and you won't have any problems. Let's go put this right here. Back in. There we go. And this even has a lock on it. Oh no, I didn't show you the one thing. Hold on. Does it come through? Alright. Check it out. This right here is for another type of rod. For like cleaning your rifle, stuff like that. It's just this is the female end of it, and you just screw the rod in, like the male rod part of it in, and you can also use it that way. So that's a cool little feature right there too. So you have this thing, it's actually on both sides right here. There you go. You have this end, if you need to screw something onto it, or if you need to screw something into it right there. So I'm telling you, this thing's, if you don't have one, if you have like rifles and stuff like that, you need to get one. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. But here's the locking device. Actually, let's open it back up right there. And there you go. Clicks right into place, and now it's not gonna open up on you, even though I don't think it would necessarily, because it is kind of stiff, especially at the beginning. And this is what I was talking about earlier about that bit. This is why you can't keep it closed when you have the longer bits in there, because it just hits that. So that's kind of why right there. I kind of forgot about that as I was kind of going through all this. But super cool. I like it. I can't wait to carry this around and use it. I'm literally going to use the crap out of this because I've been wanting to go to the range lately. And can't wait to take this with me. That's all I really got, though. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, just let me know down in the comment section. If you guys liked the video, just leave a thumbs up, and I appreciate it. Thanks.